What are the basics of golf greenside bunker play? Imagine standing next to a tricky sand trap, wondering how to get your ball close to the hole. Mastering greenside bunker play can turn a tough shot into a simple one. It's all about understanding the fundamentals that help you get out of the sand and onto the green consistently. When professionals talk about sand saves, they focus on these key elements to improve their chances of saving par from bunkers. First, the setup is everything. You want a wider stance than usual to stay stable in the loose sand. Dig your feet into the sand to feel the depth and keep from slipping during your swing. Position the ball slightly forward in your stance, just inside your front foot. This encourages hitting the sand before the ball, which is essential for a clean shot. Shift about 80% of your weight onto your front foot. This forward lean helps create a steep angle of attack, allowing the club to enter the sand behind the ball and lift it softly onto the green. Open your club face so the grooves point slightly toward your lead foot, and open your stance to the target. This setup promotes a higher, softer shot and helps the club's bounce glide through the sand instead of digging in. When it comes to swinging, focus on an outside and path with a slight wrist hinge at the top. This helps the club slide under the ball and sand, creating that characteristic splash of sand that lifts the ball out. Make a full, committed swing rather than a tentative one. The club should enter the sand about 1 to 2 inches behind the ball, taking a shallow divot of sand with it. This ensures the ball gets airborne with backspin and lands softly. Keep your lower body steady and quiet during the swing. The motion should come mainly from your arms and hands, which helps maintain control. Accelerate through the shot with a smooth follow-through, keeping the club face open to help the ball fly high and land softly. For club choice, most players use a sand wedge, which has a loft of around 54 to 58 degrees. The bounce on this club helps it glide through the sand more easily. Adjust your club selection depending on how far you need to carry the ball, how firm the sand is, or how high the lip of the bunker is. Practicing these fundamentals regularly boosts your confidence and improves your sand save percentage. Professionals often emphasize feeling the shot and controlling distance, which is vital for keeping your scores low. Being aware of the sand conditions and adjusting your technique accordingly can make a big difference. For example, opening the club face more on from sand can help prevent the club from digging too deep. In the end, mastering greenside bunker play boils down to a solid setup, a controlled swing, and smart club choices. When you get these elements right, your chances of saving par from bunkers increase significantly. It's about consistency and confidence, and with practice, you can turn those tough sand shots into easy saves.